Diverus, you will sweat yourself dry. What did you do to the Watcher, imp?
What if all pets are just one pet, but we see them through a variety of lenses? Like dancing shadows cast by a campfire against a barn wall.
It was supposed to be a joke. A spark bomb just to scare him. He shouldn't have caught fire. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, Father, don't make me leave. I'll die out there.
Well, dang, Watcher. Save some of that for me.
I should have killed the old bastard. Should have teared his arm clear off. If the laddie hadn't stopped me.
What none have told you is that Ingotti's but a child, the daughter of the depths, whose own parents are so vast, so impossible, that they could swallow every island in the Deadfire and hunger for more. They slumber in the darkness below the waves, wrapped in their own fleshy cocoons, watching through their daughter's eyes. Waiting.
You all right there, Captain? Looking a little parched. Let me get you some water.
Master! It's Master!
Ah, the fawning adoration of a gentle creature. Yes, little one, I am here.
You want my dress? You ain't even wearing pants of your own.
Oi, scallywag. Be keeping your clammy claws to your own sodden clothes.
What can I do to make you stop?
Huh. So this is what it feels like from the other side. Oh dear, I'll never wash the stench out.
Hands off.
Get off, you little rat.
Shoo! Go play with Adair.
Yeah, I've long beseeched Remergant for this very moment. Verily, my prayers are answered.
Ah, another involuntary invitation to another world. And I'm to assume this eyeball is to blame? You think you can see us?
Oh, this is new. I'd offer to take the first shot, but I'm not sure it'd do much good.
On your guard, Watcher.
Don't suppose any of you be knowing what in the name of Wow's hidden fiddly bits that ball of blinkers be?
This terrible place would not be complete without an equally terrible overseer. I feel no empathy in this creature, Captain.
Certainly ain't the kind of eyes a gal wants to get lost in.
Well, I'll be God's damned. Is this what's been smelling like sausages?
Do not listen to this walking nightmare. It is an illusion baiting us to lunge at shadows.
It is in my head! Get out, you!
Ah, a servant of the god of nothing real, dragged us into the realm of nothing real.
You think it says we, so it don't have to be saying I?
It is not the time, Seraphin.
Ugh, Remergant's icy bollocks! Keep it in your fucking pants, eyeball!
You are defeated. Impede us no further.
If this thing starts crying, we are all in trouble.
Feels real old and quiet, Watcher. Like a doorway to an ancient tomb.
There'll be something there for sure, Cap. Can't I tell you what's on account of me only sensing the shallowest hint of it?
You're the only one who can see it, Dusk Speaker. Stands to reason it's a soul. Or related to souls. Or made of souls. Something souls.
You see something there? Then it must have to do with the fabric of reality. Or else you have eaten something which did not agree with you.
You think maybe it's the soul of some fish? Hey, Watcher, fishes got souls, don't they?
We do indeed, friend Adair. Slippery ones, glistening in more colors than even a watcher's eye can perceive.
Yeah, of course they do. Easy to forget that sometimes. Good to be reminded, though, of everything we're fighting for. Maybe that means Aethys didn't kill any when he walked through the ocean. Unless he stepped on them.
A construct regulator. Arkemir tried to build one himself, but neither of us wanted to cut its nails or trim its fur. I seem to recall these controllers gather bits and pieces of leftover scrap from the work of knitting flesh and bone. Over time they develop tumors, limbs, and even organs. Getting them to cooperate is not so simple as flipping a switch. Better to imagine milking a giant cow or petting a cat.
You saying this thing's just a big kitty? Think I'll stick with the normal-shaped ones, with the fur and the tails and the little ears.
Yet another vile horror in this prolonged succession of nightmares.
Hey now, at least we haven't stumbled across a corpse tree. Yet.
If the hole beckons, what shame is there in giving it a hand?
Sure as hell ain't the first time sticking a hand down a hole's gotten some fool person bit.
You really think that was gonna go any other way?
Who could have seen that coming?
Perhaps you should try the other hand, just to be sure.
Ha! Apologies, Dusk Speaker.
That thing just purr? Well, it sure don't look friendly. The horrors of Anguith truly know no bounds.
Just tell me which face to aim at, Captain.
These poor souls. Killing them would be a mercy.
Wodika's ashy old, Cap. Mayhaps we ought to be putting the poor bastards out of their misery.
Captain, that voice. We should never have come here.
I say we guide them to the light.
I expected to find the jailer of this sorry institute, but it seems we've only found another prisoner.
Don't antagonize it, Facina.
Does it speak sense to you?
Let us walk away and leave it be. You don't think it'll follow us, do you?
The screams have ended, but the ringing in my ear remains.
Reminds me of a wedding I went to once. What foul magic creates a creature like that?
Finally, some peace of mind.
Another abominable tool of the gods destroyed. This was well done, Watcher.
That foul soul rot be more cleared up now than not.
That's what I was gonna say.
What of its memories? The people trapped in that accursed shell.
You did a good thing, Watcher. Doesn't make up for the bad thing this place did to them, but still.
Why would God let this happen?
We're done then? We can leave, yeah?
Hey, so why do I try so hard at keeping you alive if you're just going to go sticking your arm down whatever that is? This isn't a test you need pass, Watcher. No one holds a needle to your throat.
Better you than me.
Don't care for that arm, Dusk Speaker. I'd have chopped it off had you asked.
Discount, Watcher. Do not blame me if that machine eats your sword arm.
Are we supposed to climb into this thing? You intend to put us in this sack, don't you?
Ishi, cut it out. You're gonna get all tangled up again.
Little swabby's smarter than he looks, Cap. He'd be waiting for orders from you.
Ladies first. No, really.
Some kind of Vithrak dumbwaiter. Perhaps we can make use of it.
Do we get to ride in it?
Doubtless nothing will go wrong.
I ain't going to lie, Watcher. Everything that's happened since Gilded Vale, Deerford, Theos, Aethys getting up and stomping around, I think this moment might have made it all worthwhile.
I do not believe the swishy things are meant to clean up blood.
Swishy thing? Do you mean a broom?
It be a broom, lad.
Yes, broom. That is the word. Broom, broom, broom. Broom. It does not sound like a word anymore.
Bet we could just push him over. Well, Aloth might have some trouble. The laddie's able enough when it counts, Adair. I would never disrespect a librarian in such a manner.
Ugh. Can I try?
Perhaps you should keep that to yourself for a while, Watcher. Is it just me, or are those eyes following us? One of Aora's greatest wonders, and it's infested with eyeballs. Lovely.
You ever get that feeling you're being watched?
Every book here is a lie or a stolen dream. It is nothing to be impressed by.
Careful now, Edwin. Don't be fooling while you're gawping at them books.
Watcher, are those eyes?
We are under very close scrutiny. I wonder how much this place understands what it sees.
Been wondering why we don't see chance as much. Now I know why. The oral tradition never stood a chance.
Do you think they can see us?
Look at this place. Archimir's library is a footnote to the glory of this collection.
When we're done here, we should go back to that little winery. The one we saved from Zarps near Deerford. Do you remember when we first met? You told that man to, pleasure his sister?
Watcher, you remember why we started traveling together? Just seems to have, slipped my mind.
Captain, was it you I invited to the Wild Mare? I told myself I would never forget that night.
Did I ever buy you that drink at the officer's lounge? I had some stuff I wanted to get off my chest.
Have we ever... No, I'm sorry, that's much too forward. It's just, we haven't kissed, have we?
Did I remember to send those missives? Wonder if Arama and Twaha ever made it to the Deadfire.
Do you recall when we first met, Watcher? Aboard the ship from your homeland?
Bit reminding me of the library at Dunwich, one I took you to, with the, more private, piratical logs.
That song Pa taught me. Used to sing it to my sister. Gods! What was her name?
My friend you found in the wreckage. What happened to him? Where did he go?
Once this is behind us, remind me to shake down Bertenno for those damned gloves. Wait, didn't you return them?
Well, that's always a promising sign.
I hope we were not planning on returning that way.
I'm sure that bodes well.
I didn't touch anything, did you?
All right, fantastic, that. Don't seem the least bit trap-like.
Oh, hell. Slamming the door on someone the moment she walks through it ain't like to make her feel real welcome.
I think we are expected.
Didn't touch a thing, I swear.
I do not like this place's humor.
Something knows we're here. I don't like it, Casita.
Alas, every door's sealed, save the exits. Now we are forced to leave. Whoa, whoa.
Those are priceless tomes!
Shouldn't have set them all stacked up like that.
Careful there.
You pretending you're Aethys now?
What'd that book do to you?
You sure showed them.
If you insist.
Come on, you did that on purpose.
Hey, I think I read that one back at Cadnua.
Touch nothing.
There's nothing sacred in these texts.
Hey, Aloth, look, somewhere else. Careful, please! Oh, what a mess.
Pretending they be your grimoires, Aloth. Loads more fun.
Does this amuse you, Watcher?
Watch it, Butterfingers.
Hey, knock it off. You're gonna get us into trouble.
Oops, that wasn't my doing.
Should have lashed them down, lads and lasses.
You'd think they'd learn eventually.
Take that, literature.
Oh, dang!
You're making an awful lot of racket.
It's like traveling with a child.
Watch them scramble, the fools.
Postinago, you'll get us all killed.
Where do you suppose they left their eyes?
I love a good magic trick. Let us find another.
I feel like I missed something. Wild does love their illusions.
Cheap tricks. Saw the same thing in a hall of mirrors in Takoa.
Well done, Watcher. After you.
Can't fault these folk for lack of cleverness.
Well, ain't that something else?
We can trust nothing we see, and see nothing we trust.
Lies upon lies. What fool would put their faith in a god of falsehood?
Did that overgrown mushroom just speak with you? Huh. Wonders never cease. Can we pet it now? Do we want to?
Ah, have a nice trip. Next time you talk to some shrooms, bring enough for the rest of the crew.
I hope that you understood more of that than I did, Watcher.
Never chatted up a dank spore before. Suppose it were bound to happen eventually.
So, that mean they ain't gonna keep spitting their little spores at us?
How do I know it's still you, and not a fungus facsimile?
What it say, Watcher? Did it present you with a morale dilemma?
Postinago, don't make puns about things you don't understand. Get it out of your system, then.
Oh, you don't have mushroom in your heart for my jokes?
Ah, that was a bit better.
Easily the best conversationalist down here.
The fungus knows a Dirin too?
I hope you know what you're doing. I have never met an honest mold.
I see the fungus has made itself at home. Don't much look like the edible kind, do they?
Someone should have killed this stuff with fire before it reached the books.
Careful where you step. We do not want these waking up.
Had me some of these once. We're tasting colours for days.
Wanna try eating one? I'll try not to let it kill you.
Adaptation. Nature's greatest weapon.
Neglect and incompetence. What this place needs is a motivated cleaning staff.
This place is filthy. Why did we come here?
What do you suppose words taste like? Oh, paper, I suppose. That will stain the books for certain.
Well, at least someone's enjoying the books.
I doubt that they will limit themselves to books when flesh is available. Be careful.
Romero would cry 4 rivers over this. Books be the treasure of the mind, that sad sort used to say.
Oh, hell. Hope nobody was planning on reading these.
My people would not allow an infestation like this to spread unchecked.
Oh, look, they have little fingers.
So much knowledge consumed and grown over. We may never appreciate how much was lost here.
Scribes spent years of their lives on each of these books. And now look at them. Fools.
Like as not, this staircase leads to the top of the archive. Getting dizzy just looking at it.
I'll meet you at the top. I've had it with stairs.
Something perches up there. I can feel it.
That door regarding more fucking stairs. Better be something right nice up top.
Ain't nowhere left to go but up.
Look, Captain. What might we find if we ascended to the top of this buried sanctum?
Maybe they keep their best books at the top of the library. Shall we?
You go ahead, Dusk Speaker. I'll be waiting here when you return, yeah?
The body was a decoy. This does not bode well. Don't suppose anyone cares to go fishing?
Ishi, please stop eating the worms. Please.
Oh, gods, Cap. Can't say I were expecting the sad bastard to be a bucket of fish bait.
Well, I too would wear a mask if I was made of worms.
Sakes alive, Watcher. I ain't never seen a wizard made of night crawlers before.
Oh, hell, that ain't right.
A remote corporeal projection, which means the wizard is still out there.
Lego Jesuwa!
Huh. We are all worms sooner or later.
It's not going to lower again when we stand on it, right? Well, that's not unsettling.
You first, Ishi.
Merla, you know I cannot fly, Ak, Watcher.
No worse than climbing a mast, eh?
Think this goes all the way to hell?
I have seen worse openings.
Watcher, did you see?
Don't let me die in that smelly hole. I'd rather get ripped apart by imps.
Yes, yes. Let us descend into the stomach of a god. Saves him the work of eating us first.
I would join you down there, but I've got this, fear of being digested. You understand.
First one in's a fleshless corpse.
Oh, nasty way to go.
Blech. Descant.
Fuck me sideways. Be watching your steps, eh?
Think there's anything left for reaping?
Oh, perhaps Tane can help me forget what I just saw?
That's nasty.
I wonder if there are many skeletons down there.
This place devours even those who serve its needs.
Ha! Idiots.
We're gonna bury this place in the way out, yeah? There is no justifying this horror.
Too many empty cages. Poor bastards.
Let us cleanse this place, Watcher.
Death be too kind for these thrice-damned bastards, Cap.
This place has a mighty strong need for a reaping, Watcher.
They don't even keep their scalpels sharp, as if there would be any mercy.
Let's not hang around here any longer than we have to.
A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
Let none doubt Remerkand, the very hand of mercy.
You think it had fur or feathers? Does this look staged to you too?
Don't move a muscle.
They bricked it up in here.
Watcher? You seen one of these before?
This prison strips away everything, does it not? Dignity, willpower, even flesh.
Can't say I'm too disappointed it's dead.
I left something like this in my sister's bed once.
I don't think this came from the world above. No, it was made here.
There's Skirless. No, just another corpse.
Should we be screaming back? The chorus appears to be coming through this tube. I'd say I wonder where it leads, but I'm certain we'll find out eventually.
Usually I like to run away from the screaming.
Let us follow the screams to the source and choke it off.
Screams be reminding me of, well, of a few things, actually.
In the name of gone, shut up already!
Who is down there making such an unholy noise?
Oh, good. A screaming pit.
Hello, my friend! Why are you screaming?
This whole sanctum is a factory of screams.
Yes, yes. Keep screaming. I'm certain somebody cares.
I wonder how they tell each other apart.
At ease.
I suppose they do call WoW the eyeless face. Still, kinda makes it tough, don't it?
Do you think they number each other? I would not wish to be a number.
Every vestige of their identity has been forgotten, right down to the bone.
What some gods give, others take.
I'm going to wait out here. I don't particularly care for any of the gods, but I might care for WoW the least.
Looks friendly enough. Try petting the spine.
Let us destroy this as well.
What the fuck be that? Those legs, Cap.
Gods alive. Think we can rape this?
Well, it looks so warm and inviting. Shall we get closer?
Fuck.
Careful. It only looks like a machine.
Can anybody tell me what just happened? How did she come by such tremendous power at such a young age?
She attacked first. You saw how it went down, right? I'm not crazy.
I hate this place.
Gone take you and keep you, child.
A child? Captain, what have we done?
I do not like this place.
She's free now. That's all that matters, Ak.
Cheer up, yeah? Better death than whatever she was.
Of course this place has a spider wing.
Oh, no, thank you, no.
Careful with your flames. It is a very long way down.
What say we be tossing a few cinder bombs in and call it a day, eh?
Lord alight, how big's a spider gotta be to make this?
Try not to step on anything. Some of us enjoy having blood.
Nope. Don't care much for this.
Why is the floor sticky?
A Vithrak colony wouldn't have spread this far unless it was put to good use.
What is this place? There were perfectly good cages below.
Why do the Vithrak keep this if they don't use it? A curious collection. Do the Vithrak here think it trash or treasure, I wonder?
Finders keepers.
Take what you need. I doubt the Vithrak have use for it.
Spider booty, eh? Don't mind if I do.
Well, it ain't like they're using it.
A monument to agony and loss. We should leave these goods where they fell.
Are they stealing this stuff off those folks in the collections, or is this all coming from topside?
Well, why do spiders need treasure?
These are no good to the dead.
Cadnua looked a bit like this. After Aethys rose. I feel a bit faint.
Don't think about it, Captain. Don't look in their eyes.
The skunk.
I dreamt about this day. Dreamt about the screams, too.
So many people discarded like refuse. We cannot forget what happened here.
Margaret bleeding fishes. This is not what I joined up for.
You owe me a trip to the bathhouse after this. No, 10 trips.
Oh, this facility never lacked for raw material to experiment on.
They are beyond feeling. Pity them not.
Ishi, come to Mama.
Easier when you poison him first, right? I don't know that this place agreed with our fungal friend. Any more than it does with me.
Seems like nothing lives here for long. Best it can do is survive a while.
Seemed kinda sickly, didn't it?
Oh, perhaps they did not adapt to this cage as well as I thought.
The state that thing was in? You probably could have offed it with a well-placed kick.
What if we ate it? Would we die too?
Perfetto, it's done. And there's no lingering doubt to torment us later.
That is Eora's law. Die or do not.
We faced worse than a man in a fancy dress. He's not gonna animate any statues, is he?
I keep thinking we'll find that one reasonable adversary. Not today.
We do not know what he is capable of, Watcher. Prepare for anything.
Something about this be thrice twisted, Cap. Like a goddamn maelstrom.
It always gets bloody, does it not? For once, I truly believe our task is a necessary one.
I will not leave your side.
This fiend is a distortion that begs to be corrected. Let us be done with it quickly.
Yeah, let us end this wizard's prattle, Dusk Speaker.
I got your back, Watcher. The rest of these idiots are on their own.
Vlad and Key got something like this, Aloth? Maybe turn you into a big floating crown?
Have you forgotten that this all started with your god climbing out from the basement?
Focus, both of you. This is not Copper Lane.
His transformation has done little for his stability of mind.
Perfetto. Now he's upset as well as unstable.
Tell me when to hit him, Watcher, and I will do it gladly.
That's very advanced, actually.
Sounds a bit like your history, Aloth, give or take a few titles.
I am nothing like him.
Watcher, do you think he means...
Shush, Rekka. Now is not the time. I'm glad to see you return to us with all your faculties intact.
I thought about stabbing it in, well, the eye, I guess, while you were taking that nap, but, well, what if you were inside it or something?
You still with us, darling? You seemed more distracted than usual that time.
Welcome back, Watcher. It is you, Ak.
Ahoy, Cap. Welcome back to the Deadfire.
Beloved, are you quite all right? I hate to see that haunted look in your eyes.
Thank God you're back. You gazed into that big eyeball any longer, I was gonna get jealous.
There you are. Thought you were going all Adair on us for a second.
The eyeball has been watching you this whole time. I think it winked at me.
I wanted to stab the big eye, but I was worried it might hurt you too. I am glad I did not have to.
Can we kill it now?
We're a little past debating terms of mutual understanding, Casita.
We just risked our lives to defeat this creature, and now you want to strike a deal with it? This is unwise, even for you.
I'm ready for some shut-eye. How about you?
Finally! And then we can leave this disgusting hole, yeah?
We've already dang near killed you, you dumb eyeball.
Well, you got yourself a little chair and everything.
I've read a book or two I'd rather spend an evening with than most people.
You read a book?
My point exactly.
Despicable. How many brilliant minds have they destroyed in service of their mission?
What is the alternative? Staying here? I hate to say it, Casita, but the eyeball creature might know best.
Feeling very clever today, I see.
It's freaks like you that go giving the gods a bad name.
For once, it appears I am not the sole horror of your belongings.
Hey, it's looking at me. And also at you.
What a fancy little gentleman. Can we dress it up? Oh, I wonder what it eats.
What? Did it look at you wrong or something, Watcher?
That was awful. I don't care how many eyes it had.
Worried it was about you?
I noted your arrival.
Oh, suppose it was about you.
Another zealot in service to the ghosts of Engwith.
Hey, you know the Watcher is right there, don't you?
I have not forgotten. The Watcher has proven himself better than most.
For all the horror this place holds, I suspect it still holds much we might learn from, too.
The halls obscured are a cruel joke at the expense of mortals. Nothing more. Like all monsters dragged from the shadows, Consulhot is smaller than he might seem. I do not fear the likes of him.
Consulhot's reprehensible antics give responsible wizards a bad name. Pardon me, but I'll have you know the Watcher is a perfectly competent wizard. What I meant to say was...
The captain's tastes be running towards the chthonic and, scatological.
Is that why we end up in so many caves? And here I thought you were just afraid of the sky.
Damn it, Watcher. Why'd you say that kind of stuff around Seraphim when you know what he's like?
Kill them all, Dusk Speaker. Let the gods sort the rest.
Hell, Votnir, you ain't gotta sound so excited about it.
Surrender your sickle, farm girl, if you lack the stomach for the reaping.
Agreed. Send them to the wheel. Grant them a clean chance at life.
The last be thrice correct, Cap. Leaving them a slave to this place, ain't nothing square about that.
Oh, we didn't come here to play sides against each other, but doesn't it always seem to work out that way?
Ain't any crueler than leaving them caged up in this pit. Mercy ain't murder, Watcher. That's why it's called mercy.
She paints a pretty picture from this cozy vantage, but Of course, you'll be the one pulling the trigger. You sure you're ready to help so many innocent victims move on from this life, Captain?
You gotta talk around it that much. Maybe it ain't worth talking about.
And if it were you, Adair, or your brother, would you leave him here?
Something tells me this isn't the Maura of legend. Perhaps it's the dangling eye. Might be she ain't too keen on what you did to the rest of the spores.
What if we dispensed with the consume part and went our separate ways?
Whatever she has become, it is no life worthy of the word.
Certainly weren't what I were expecting of an arch-wizard, Cap.
My lady, deepest condolences for your fungal friends. I trust they will grow back in time?
Look here, Fungus Face. Ain't nobody doing a reaping here but us.
I think maybe we should stab her.
The beginning of many a successful conversation.
Be careful. Even in this state, she may have access to her wizardry.
You think this infestation remembers how to cast a spell?
Whoever she was, this thing is a danger to us now.
Hey, you made yourself a friend. Kinda.
If you don't start making sense, it'll be my weapon that does the talking next.
Strange to say, Cap, but I be thinking this last be at least half related to the mushrooms you made parley with down below.
No need for hostilities, my lady. What say we discuss this over a moist log, or whatever it is that fungus enjoys most?
Should we guide her, or, them? Towards the light?
That'd be thrice fucking creepy, Cap.
Seraphine, we're in no position to be insulting our good friends now, are we?
It's Maura. But who is that she's speaking with?
She needs our help. Apretta! Our only hope for answers is about to bleed out.
See, she was real friendly after all. Was that the lesson you took from this?
Friendly. I'm not convinced that you fully understand what that word means, Adair.
Better that we take this chance to leave than risk the infestation spreading.
We should not leave her this way, Watcher. It is not right.
Talking swords, talking fish, and now talking mold? Medico, wake me up when something keeps its mouth shut. Casita, I know that you enjoy new experiences from time to time, but this thing wants to infest you. Replace you. Make you into a mushroom. Just thought I'd make that clear in case there was any confusion. Interesting how your first impulse was to make friends with the fungus. Did it ever occur to you that some friendships are not worth the trouble? Speaking as one who would rather take a torch to the infestation, I am impressed by your restraint.
Oi, you be forgetting handsome, charming and clever.
That's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
You finally begin to see wisdom, yeah, Dusk Speaker?
I like how you're always smiling, Mr. Vatnir. You're a nice man.
Yes, a pillar of charm, so everyone keeps telling me.
If everyone smiled as much as you, the captain wouldn't have to work so hard on making people happy.
Were I the Dusk Speaker, I would throw anyone who complained into the sea. That would end the complaints, wouldn't it?
Miss Facina?
What is it, child? Did you break something?
It's not that. I know you don't like imps, or music, or jokes, or talking. But I think you're swell. And pretty. And you deserve to be happy. Constantin thinks so too.
Thank you, child. Agrasima, I will take it under advisement. You are very small and very nice.
Constantin, will you help me open this jar of hagfish?
No way, little miss. It looks expired. Where'd you get that anyway?
You got me, mister. I stole it. You're not gonna tell anyone, are you?
That depends. You stop putting ants in my bedroll, and I'll think about it.
In that case, can you help me unlock this pretty box? I, found it in a drawer.
Gods be damned. We gotta find you some real parents.
You came from far away, didn't you? I came from far away, too.
Bam pituk, Zidaka.
You talk funny. I like you. Can I brush your hair? Do you want to hear about my dreams?
Cool. Ta.
Hi.
You return for more Seki lessons?
Do we have to?
Lashki hun leze, Zivala?
Hoon, you Leza! You ready for an adventure? 'Cause I sure am. Ow! Scrape my knee! Why do you wear skeptacles? Can I try them on? But I want to see things like you do. You're so nice and interesting. I want to be just like you. Are we gonna fight someone? I want to throw the first punch. When are we going to Ukaizo? I don't like that hat you're wearing. Thanks for letting me tag along. The Deadfire is awfully big for this little Orlin. Can I borrow a sword? I promise to be careful. Why is everyone looking at me funny? I know you told me to cover my eyes, but I'm not gonna. Maybe I should have stayed in Port Mage. Why is everything so expensive here? Captain, my tummy hurts in a throwing up way. Can we slow down and look at the pretty churches? Neat place. I wonder if there's anyone to play with around here. Hi, little bird. Hi. I like your feathers. Can we be friends? He talked! He talked to me! I'm safe with you, Captain. I just know it is all. Ripple sponge smells funny. Can I have some? Want to see how many cinder bombs I can juggle? I've been practicing. Can I have another bite of that pie you're carrying? It was really good. I can't wait to make some new friends. I'm learning a lot. I bet my tongue kind of hurts.